All right, and here we are. Quali is done. Alfie on the 11. Let's have a fun time here. On track. And yeah. That is not a good starting position. But last place. Let's see. Let's see. All right. I don't expect anything. Probably going to be a crash fest. But you never know. We're already making bank here with a drive-thru for a jump start. I'll take it calm. I'll stay behind. Feeble. No, that's someone else. Never mind. I thought it was Feeble. Let's hope we don't spin out. I must say as well, Muffler Shop Academy. I have to say I'm in awe at how many times this stuff happens of people getting jump starts. How do you manage that? How do you manage that? I have to make a move here at some point. I can't stay behind like that. Jung and Rodriguez hitting each other. Killing each other. All right, we're moving up. Going a bit very wide there. First cut. Another position. I'll take it. I am not doing well on lap 1, but I also don't know what my guy is doing behind me. Rodriguez all over the place. Early break. He tries for the switchback. He at least gets close for it. Careful on that. Have to compromise more there, and side by side is not good. I don't like being this far in the background here. But we are in the moment. That's the way it is. I'm basically just a passenger here, just looking how that race unfolds and how that race goes is really just not much training beforehand. People behind me, Marcinovsky, one of them, fighting. Getting through, hopefully. Marcinovsky, a bit aggressive as a driver, it seems. Very combative. And that is with people that know they're quick. Sometimes they go overboard with that. So how do we take the chicane? I still don't really know. Or that. Souza off. I'm not sure how bad. The point to push on this is very, very tricky, I feel. Compromise, compromise, not spinning out. There goes Marcinovsky. Thing is, we almost did the same. Souza didn't get pushed back to us. I'll try to get more speed into the turns now. Trying to get away from Rodriguez. I'm braking way too late here. Schumacher S, let's see. I'll try to... I think we can slightly touch that inside curb there. And go out like that. Training beforehand would have been really, really beneficial, I feel. Rodriguez definitely does something better here, so he is catching up. That still doesn't mean he makes the move. But he could. Sends it over the curb there. And his car sends itself. I'm driving like shit. Rate it in the comments, please. I know, it's really, really bad. P20. 8 minutes to go. That is not what a pro-licensed driver on WSS should drive like. Definitely not helping myself. Pushing outward a bit. Compromising on that here. Slightly nibbling on that curb. Careful with the car. And out. That's better. Rodriguez and Sanchez behind me are fighting. I'll take it. I kind of hope Legevicius is running into trouble and I can sweep past. Horvat is 6 seconds in the front, so that is not going to be a battle this race. Pitstop Steven seems to be quite happy with me here. Rodriguez still trying. He is close, but... And I think he is growing impatient now. Desperately wants to make the move. Although I don't know where. Has to make it at some point. Now he's He's going off throttle a bit. I gotta bring Plegevicius between me and Rodriguez. What about with mistakes? 6 seconds become 5. Might have a chance after all. Not yet, Rodriguez. Not yet. Sanchez made the move. Let's hope he doesn't boots me out of the way just because he can. Problems. Sanchez and Rodriguez fighting with someone else. I think that's Fib. I know I'm kind of slow and I think I'm way too slow and the people keep piling up behind me, but they also could do a move. It's not like that's out of the question. And there it is. Come on, give me a bit of space there. My guy. I'm not overtly aggressive, I know I was slow. Come on, make the move. There, Marcinovsky, there. You can do it. I knew it. This is all very close here, and I don't particularly like this. Not my track. The car is starting to grow on me, but I wouldn't say that I particularly am in that much into this car, you know? Sanchez definitely making a mistake here. I'm unnecessarily fighting with people that I should not need to fight with. That I'm also way slower against at the moment. Horvat with trouble. Jung and Sanchez kind of getting into each other. I'm way too slow here. Not taking enough speed into the turn. On that end, I believe that's okay. Do I even want to know what fast people are driving here? Probably not. 2 minutes left for the first race. I gotta say, for a pro driver, and that might be a bit of the bad talk getting out of me, but for a pro driver to be on 20th place here, it is a bit embarrassing. I gotta be honest. There goes Plegevicius. So, okay, maybe Horvat is the next in line. I'll try, but Young is in the back, potentially trying for something. Let's see. I think accurately sending it through that chicane would be really, really fun. But I can't seem to pull it off. I think one more lap. This should be last lap. What was that? That was a bit of a send there. From Jung. And I slightly understand it. It's last lap, you know, you want to get as much of a potential here as possible. Race is over. Last lap, officially. He's going to dive bomb. I might have moved there a bit under braking. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I did. Jung off. I think that accounts for my very, very bad exit. He's still in the slipstream. I'm sure he's going to maybe try something. I don't know. And there we go. I don't think I was necessarily evil here. Kind of baited him into a mistake, and you guys tell me. First race was pretty bad. Pretty bad. I mean, we're on P20. I should not bring my license into this, but more than often I feel like that is what I sometimes get measured by, and that is probably not a good idea. We might have actually made P20, P19. Is that correct? Let me quadruple check real quick. But we might have. Apparently we're P19. The lowest pro is P9. So yeah, without practice, we were doing 2:14s as our best time. Top 10 is doing 11s. So I am definitely ashamed. So 10-minute waiting. Always love it when it's 10 minutes of waiting. God damn. But you don't have to stay here. You'll be back right at the moment when we go into the next race. So I'll see you in a bit. And we are back. I hope you enjoyed that little break of half a second. Well, for me, it was 10 minutes. Chat has been exploding. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I just want to have this over with. I'm starting to really don't like this. But we'll see. Of course. I think if he held his brakes, everything would be fine, but they never do. They never do. All right. We start at 19th. We are still 19th. How about that? Alstetter was part of that crash. You always get hit like that. All right, early break for this one. Waiting on that apex and out. Almasri. Jesper Spielmann. It's not how you pronounce it, I know, but he's also in. Enescu out! Oh, Enescu out is bad. He's a quick one. He's like one of the quicker guys. Almasri going over by quite a bit. Don't worry. Looked the same for us earlier. Souza out. Alright. Let's give it a whirl. That feels about good, although I think you can go, if you hit that curb just right, I think you can cut at least the first part and get much more speed out of it. Might be a good half second, if not more. Grip. Thank you. Quite the battle here. Young off. Not off, I guess. The fuck is happening here, guys? Decide what to do. And Young out. Aufschneider behind. I hope I didn't scare him. I wanted actually to give it to him. Because his breaking point is so far better. Come on. I don't know what that was. Kind of glad we survived it. Now for Spielmann and Pib. Gotta need to get... We have to put up the pace here. Just a tiny bit. Not good laps yet. Absolutely horrendous laps, if I might add. But everybody behind me is doing worse, so that's good for me, at least at the moment. Using that a bit more as the braking zone there. Them going ham at it. I think they touched just now. Yellow. The thing is, if it's far in the front and it's yellow, really doesn't regard us at all. Gotta need a better time here. We were 5 seconds off with a 14, I believe we had. We gotta get at least a little bit of a better one. Went off there a bit. You feel the car, but then on the exit it still manages to lose itself. I need to bring Fib between me and Young. What are you protecting here, my guy? His car is completely out of control. Nice drift. Gone. But now I have Young to be protective about. I actually benefit more from letting them through and fighting that out. Especially because I do see Enescu's lines now, and he is much quicker. And there you go. 0.6, 0.7. I basically just traded a few quick places for cheap thrills. But I think if I engaged it, I don't think I would have survived that. Young on the grass. Young overshooting. Rodriguez going through. No, I don't think I will get back to Spielman. That's too far ahead in 6 minutes, unless something happens. They seem to be fighting, but... But who knows? Anything can happen, anything happens for a reason, something like that. Some philosophical shit like that. Or religious, whatever. Aspen Yetzi fighting. I need some time here. Rodriguez is closing in and I don't like it. .1, okay. Bit of a better exit there. I'm okay with one cut. Oh, and behind me there was a bit of a problem. That's good for me. Come on, get that exit. Yes. 4 seconds ahead is Galloy, Spielman. They're fighting. They're fighting. They're in a half a second of each other, so they're fighting. This is not like any other track so far, like Laguna, where I at the end say I kind of understand it now. No, this is confusing. I don't think I'm getting much quicker. Like 2/10s here and there, but I don't feel I'm actually gaining much to the others. Not good. I should not do that again. Yellow. I'd like to see yellow more, but maybe for a quick turn of events, meaning somebody spinning out. Maybe somebody spinning would be good. Souza, Jung, Rodriguez fighting. That benefits me quite a bit. I mean, nobody's getting home with points here anyway. You know that. We are not. Galloy having problems. 2.6 seconds in 2 minutes. Might be something we can try, but at the moment I don't see it, you know. I mean, I will try my best, but it's not something that is just lying here for me to grab. I might still have to fight it in these cars, which are not as easily handleable. Better exit, I would say. Souza is catching up quite a bit, quite quickly, I might add. Still has to make the overtake, though. I think one more lap. This should be last. He's there. Flip out behind me. Souza def quicker at the moment than I am. That might have shocked him a bit, but not enough. Has the inside, he will take it. Yeah, sitting a bit on the apex there. This is last lap again. This is last lap. I doubt I can make it. If Souza is quick. If he does 11s, I don't think we were close to that. But that means Galloy has now the chance to maybe do something off-putting that kills them both, giving me 2 places. I wouldn't mind 2 places, that's what I'm saying. But for that, Souza has to push beyond and maybe has to try something risky, which I'm not sure they do. Race is over officially. Souza is close enough for Galloy. Galloy puts up the block. Souza wants to go there. Side by side through it. They touch. Sue's out of it. Could have capitalized on it, maybe. Maybe. I hated that. I hated that. And with that in mind, thank you very much for watching. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining for you. That's why we do this here. Feel free to like the video. And if you have any recommendations of what we should do, what we should race, and maybe on WSS even, then let me know. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye.